Never cut a tree in the winter time. Never make a negative decision in the low time. Never make your most important decisions when you are in your worst moods. This is quotation from Robert Schuller. What do we mean by emotionally low or unstable? This is a moment when emotions take control. You are furious and want to quit your job. You are heartbroken and think love is pointless. You are anxious and want to cancel everything you've committed to do. You are burnt out and feel like walking away from everything. These are some of the situations. Emotionally unstable doesn't mean you are mentally ill. It simply means your emotional state is so heightened that your rational thinking is compromised. So, what is the signs of a hijacked brain? When you are overwhelmed by strong emotions like anger, fear, or sadness, your brain experiences what's called an amygdala hijack. Your brain's threat detection center, that is amygdala, triggers a fight or flight response. During this time, blood flow is rerouted away from the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logical planning and decision making. Your brain is focused on survival, not strategy. So, essentially, you are trying to solve complex life decisions using the same system that helps you escape a tiger. Psychologists call it emotional reasoning, believing that because you feel something, it must be true. For an example, you feel worthless and you say to yourself, I must be a failure and I should give up. This kind of thinking distorts reality. You are not seeing things as they are. You are seeing them through the lens of your current mood. If we talk about some of the real life scenarios, imagine a situation where you get yelled at by your boss. You storm out, send a fiery resignation email. The next day, you realize you've burnt bridges and acted without a plan. How can you act in this situation? Vent, sleep on it, take it out, talk about it, decide later when you are calm. And if you think of another situation, when you are feeling emotionally neglected in your relationship, in a tearful moment, you end things abruptly. Days later, you realize you misunderstood and your emotions exaggerated the problem. What could be the remedy? Journal, reflect, seek clarity, then clearly communicate. Let's imagine a scenario where you are anxious about an upcoming challenge, maybe a public speech or a new job. You back out, telling yourself you can't handle it, but the anxiety fades and regret sets in. How could you approach? Acknowledge fear, get support, evaluate in a neutral state. Finally, I would leave you with a golden rule. Delay, don't deny. It's not about ignoring emotions. They often signal important truths. But decisions made at the peak of emotions are usually impulsive, dramatic, or short-sighted. Emotions are messengers, not decision makers. Finally, your feelings are valid, but not always accurate. When emotions are high, wisdom is low. That's not weakness, it's human biology. So, next time you are in a storm, don't steer the ship. Anchor down, wait it out, and let the water settle. Your future self will thank you.